What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. We are back on WUG with another historic update. Man, that's wild, dude. It's been like a month since the last Connector Road update, but now we have another map expansion. And this time, it's actually something that's completely unique. Like, I'm not sure, was this always in the game files? I have no idea, because I've never seen this ever in my life. We got a nice little racetrack with a little area to just drive around in. Like, it's insane, man. There's actually, like, so many things you can kind of do in this area in terms of, yeah, there's not a lot of road. However, in terms of the time you can spend, is quite significant. Like, look right here, we got a parking lot, a big parking lot, and there's a lot of nice scenery out here. They should definitely add a, man, I forgot what those events called. Oh, meeting place. They should definitely add a meeting place event. That way you can just take some screenshots, because man, look at the scenery. The scenery is just amazing to look at, and oh, I'm like looking at this, like, this is perfect. Like, I've never driven a drift car in WUG. However, this parking lot looks perfect, and it looks perfect for a car meet. I think the devs should definitely host like a World United car meet at some point over here, because this is just amazing. And this is only one part. We're not even in the main section yet, so I'm just on the outskirts, just driving about with the Venom. Man, this environment is just like messing with my head. You can tell, this is Need for Speed World. This ain't Need for Speed World. This is something totally different. It seems like we can't go there, but we got another parking lot right here. So this should be a new AFK spot. Rest in peace to the bridge, because the bridge is, I mean, the bridge has been gone for quite a while. I mean, it's there, but I mean, gone in terms of being the player's choice to just randomly just sit their car, and who even knows what they're doing. Honestly, I always want to know, everyone who's AFK, like, why do you have the game on and just go somewhere else? Like, it's just, honestly, it's something that I want to know why, because you do see a lot of it, and I'm just very curious as to what people are doing AFK. Do they just stare at the screen, or are they just alt-tabbing somewhere else, or they leave? I don't even know, man. Shout out to the Stacked Deck M3, and we got the racetrack right here, called United Speedway. It definitely reminds me of some abandoned NASCAR course, or if you ever played Test Drive Evo Destruction, it kind of looks like a track from that game. But man, this is fire. Like, you can't deny, like, yes, this is not a huge new map in a way, new map expansion. However, this is a little stretch of road, and the thing is, this is such an interesting stretch of road, because there's literally a racetrack and there's two parking lots, so it's places that people would want to be. And as of right now, since the new update came out, a lot of people are checking it out. We'll see how it goes in the future, but it should be a spot where people just chill and be AFK. And man, if we have the ability to have more car meets hosted, this is going to be a really big spot, and it's a great starting point for a road trip. There were some other updates too. There was some new cars added, and we got brand new stats added for us to see and check out, such as top speed, and I don't know what the total thing is about yet. I'm actually not sure what that is for. But we got two new cars. We got the Audi S4. Seems like different presets have different weight, which is interesting. And our next car is the GTR Proto. This is a Pro Street legend. Has this car even been in any other game apart from Pro Street? I have no idea, but it being in C-Class is definitely quite a sight to see, and there's also some other cars too. So we are on one of the new tracks. I'm not going to be doing that one racetrack one because that was 30 laps, so that's going to take quite a bit. But we're doing one of the new courses in the new map area, and there's a thing called split time. So basically the split time, it just kind of just tracks your progression. So if you ever time trialed in this game, you may have, wow, what a sharp turn. Yeah, that took me by surprise. But if you ever do some time traveling, you probably like set like mental markers, and oh man, the car just got air and I slammed right into the wall. But you kind of keep mental notes in your head, like for example, if you had 85%, and actually before they even had the percentages, it was just like, oh, if you reach this one corner, you look at your time and see, you can kind of tell whether or not your time is good or not, or you're on a good pace for a good time. But now there's actually a split timer, which, especially for the time attackers, that's just so useful, and I think it's very cool, and it's one of those little QOL stuff that's just, it's pretty nice. We got the second track. This one's a B-Class one with Ocean 58. Man, I have not seen this dude in years. It's actually insane. So great seeing him again. And we're driving the M3. Sorry, not the M3. We're driving the CSL. And I thought that this car would have been competent. Oh, that was a sharp turn. I literally did not prepare myself. I thought this car would actually be pretty good for a tighter course like this, but it doesn't really seem to be the case. Even though this is a racetrack and, you know, there's no really like long straights, the straights are long enough to the point that technical cars like this, where they don't have that much power to them, they will tend to struggle so far from racing other cars. I do want to see how the GT cars are, because the GT cars, like, you know, the M3 GTR, the Aston Martin, DBR9, the Corvette, I want to see how those cars do, because those cars have a little bit more power than this car, for example. And they seem like they would thrive in them. So it'll be interesting. I gotta check it out at some point. Anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one and enjoy the update. Peace.